as I have a time to say, is one of my favourite games of all time, or at least favourite series of all time, Kingdom Under Fire, on the original Xbox. I saw one of the recent videos for Kingdom Under Fire 2, which will be a free-to-play game on the PC and PS4. I think there's an open beta in Southeast Asia at the moment, which unfortunately we can't get into. Anyway, Kingdom Under Fire. I love this game. I truly, truly, truly love this game. Oh, you can change the voices. Having a quick look at the options. I know it sounds silly for me to continue to do this, but I will. This is the original Xbox. Now keep that in mind when we actually get into what the game is, because I have yet to see any other game come anywhere close to it. Now this is a game set in a very medieval, quasi, well, for lack of a better definition, German mythological Lord of the Rings type situation. There are dark elves, vampires, well, half vampires. It's dark elves, vampires, orcs. And I hate orcs, I really do. Humans, elves. It's just, you know, a bit darker than the average. And its sense of scale lends itself very well to the battles. So what is Kingdom Under Fire, essentially? Well, the first game, which came out on the PC, which I've never played, was an RTS game. And I should at some point try that game out. This is a hybrid game, which I suppose the best way of describing it is you take your Dynasty Warriors, and I will put my hand up and say I am a fan of the Dynasty Warriors series purely for its over-the-top, fast gameplay mechanics and just being able to let loose and kill hundreds of people with swords rather than guns for once at a time. I know it's dumb, but it's fun in a dumb way. And this takes a very light Dynasty Warriors approach and Total War. So it's and yeah, I do mean Total War as in the Creative Assembly Total War. So you take those two concepts and merge them together, and that will give you kind of an idea of what we're looking at. Let me just get through these pages. It's a really nice looking game for the Xbox too. There we go. Now, one of the things I really like about this as well is that you have different characters to play as, which have completely separate scenarios, totally different storylines. So we have the humans, which are Kendall and Gerald, which are easy and hard, and you actually have to finish Gerald to be able to play Kendall, and Lucretia as well. You have to finish it. Now that's, of course, the villain side, inverted commas, which isn't entirely true. The dark elves and half vampires aren't really the bad guys, which again is another good thing about the series. It makes you like the bad guys, and I personally prefer Dark Legion because I prefer having dark elves hanging around and vampires. In the second game, which I also have, you get half vampires to play as, which is even cooler because they're very quick and acrobatic. And that's Rainier, who's just a tank. Anyway, we'll start with Gerald, just so you have an idea of what we're dealing with. So yep, you see, X, mash your X's and your A's. Phantagram are a South Korean developer. I think they also did 99 Nights. And so as you see, yep, definitely South Korean. Another good thing that I actually really enjoy about this game is the voice acting, which I know sounds weird, considering, but I really do enjoy the voice acting. I think it's really well done. And the storyline's great. I can't actually think of anything to complain about in this game. Perhaps some of the strategy is a bit simplistic, but it's the first attempt of its kind. Oh, and the heavy metal is a bit intense at times, but there you go. Good old Henry Lee.
I hear we have a test flight today.
They call it a balloon, 40 times larger than a bomber wing.
A huge barrel with wings.
So yep, once again, Xbox.
Don't even start, Rupert.
Man can dream, can't he?
Gerald, I object to leaving our border post to attend Mass at Youngsburg.
Well, it's orders, and we live to serve. For what it's worth, I agree with you.
So
Move the cursor with the left thumbstick.
that's the
Press A
cursor.
to move and B to halt.
We're going to double time it over here. So I double tapped A and we're double timing it, and I control this one unit. So this is the full unit. Rupert and Elise, I think her name is. It's been a while. And Gerald,
Is that what I think it is?
with all the men at arms. And yep, that's a bomber.
I dislike being spied on from above. Have they never seen a woman before?
There are air units
Are we?
and giant scorpions. I hate the giant scorpions.
Move that way.
Shoggoths, for lack of a better definition. So if we bring that, you can see the map, which is very useful for just using to decide which direction.
Titan formation.
You can change formation types.
Did Ben say so, or did you?
His daughter's attracted to me. Must be the wide shoulders.
I
Or
do,
a fat head.
I really do love
Oh, I think I
this
got
game.
some Rupert on me.
Ah, you're just jealous. I could see it in her eyes. She ran away, blushing.
Right. She was probably gonna be sick.
Don't believe me? I'll show you. Check out these delts.
Do you even lift, brah?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This reeks of the hex.
Gerald, we must go. Essa needs to be warned.
Wait! Look!
So here we go.
Make them pay with their blood.
Form up.
Swing away, boys!
So here are some dark elves.
Press X or A to attack us.
And we're back into a very simple Dynasty Warriors style, just hack and slash.
Press B for defense.
That's a guard there. Now, this can go on for quite some time if you don't use your brain.
I'll squash 'em
And
all.
X and A do combo attacks, so XXA does a different thing to a XA. Ellen, there you go, her name's Ellen. Elise, Ellen, it's all the same. Now that uses up some SP, which we use to do special attacks, which you gain at the bottom of the thing. So that's Rupert doing his thing.
Archers.
Oh,
Dismantle their infantry first. Find their leader.
yeah, here's a really good thing to learn, but it can be quite difficult at times. You need to find the leader, and the leader will be the one who's got a health bar underneath them. It's not always an easy thing to find. Generally they also have better weaponry. There she is. Now we take her out. Go away. Take her out, then go away. Yep. And they'll break. Then what we want to do is
Gerald, their archers are pulling out.
They're off to the
bitches.
north.
After them.
Alright, we're gonna double time it.
Attack. Titan formation.
Or actually, we want to go open formation so we actually catch up with them. Because they're not actually attacking us. So, if you're being hit by arrows... Ah, sons of bitches.
Finish 'em off.
No.
No. We'll report to Hugh first. We can't cross the border without orders. This is war.
So what we had there was, if the archers were attacking us, press the black button, and you form up, and you use your shields as defense, which means you go
Kill the rest.
much slower.
My pleasure.
Yeah, we don't pussyfoot around.
They will pay for this.
We don't pussyfoot around war in this one. Take one prisoner, kill the rest. And yep, you get XP, which means you level up, you get more abilities, you get better weaponry, you can outfit your troops, you can level up your troops.
This is strange.
What is?
We'll get onto it if we get
Damage
there.
to the town wasn't fresh. More like a day or so ago.
Ah, so was it then?
Yet the Vels were there. Why would
Vels
they
being the
return
Dark
to a
Elves.
place burned to the ground?
Hells. Ugh. They raided it. They burned it. That's all I need to know.
No, Ellen's right. It doesn't make sense. We'll report to Hugh first. To the castle.
To the back cave. So we're back to SA.
General Hugh, Brighthampton was attacked by damn Vels. What? The town was in ashes. We engaged a small band of Velis and captured one of them.
This means war. Gerald, will you be interrogated?
Rupert begged for the task.
Once you've gotten all you can out of it, post its head on the castle gate.
Which annoys me mildly, but
General Hugh has summoned the officers. Your presence is required at the main castle.
So this is the main screen. So we can go to save game. Oh, I seem to have lost most of my save data. So training, I can't do it at the moment, but barracks allows you to change your men. Pub, place where you can hear background story. Training, where you upgrade and train your men. Operations is where you get your job.
Word from the capital. War is upon us.
Fair enough, the heavy metal can be really off-putting at times. It's not necessary all the time. I mean, it's great for actual fighting, but in stuff like this, Raven Meadow, that's a very evocative image, isn't it?
They will pass through Ettendale in the north.
Yeah, religion in this game is not great.
Men, this war has not been chosen lightly. Our destiny calls. All ESA troops will assemble at the castle gate at first light. Tonight you are to eat and be merry, but refrain from the drink of the vine. For tomorrow we march on the enemies of the realm.
Tonight we dine in hell.
Pay attention
So-
to the morale of the men. When you're ready, go to the gate.
Thanks, Alan. So we go to the pub.
You were bummed that you can't drink tonight.
Ale clouds the mind.
That we will.
So and we can hire mercs, but we've only got a tiny bit of. So we want. Oh, tells you how to use them, does it? No, I'm alright. We don't need to go through that.
Men are assembled.
Okay. So off we go to the Hieronydim border. We only get to use one infantry, so sometimes we can actually choose which troops we take into the battle. And it's usually a good idea to take archers. Cavalry as well.
Before us lies Heck territory. Their border guard.
Right, so in we go.
Soldiers, we are about to strike their positions in Raven Meadow. Sappers and catapults are to concentrate on destroying their barricades.
This will give you a really good idea of what the type of thing we're dealing with.
The rear line will attack the main enemy forces and give cover to the sappers and catapults. Once the barricades are destroyed, we will advance inside.
And we will slaughter.
Watching. Fight with honor.
Ugh, that man. Okay, so here we go. So you've got an idea of the combo attacks there. This draws, I mean, many people will just go, oh, it's a Lord of the Rings ripoff, but not so much. It draws from Germanic folklore, which Lord of the Rings in of itself is based upon. A bunch of orcs. I would say it's much closer to Stephen Erikson and what's the name of the guy who wrote The Wheel of Time? That kind of thing. Politics is big in this as well. Yep, catapults. Infantry. Again, original Xbox game. And all this is going on in real time. There is pop-up, yeah. This is 2004. And it was also straight up released by Phantagram, it says here, on the back of the box. Bloody trolls. That's what a troll looks like, people. Not an internet troll. Usually best to get them with the old fire. Oh, it's an ogre, not a troll. Forgive me. Boom. If you've seen the new trailer for Kings Are Under Fire 2, that just looks insane. Meteor just straight up blows up a whole bloody army. Oh, here we go. For the king. So Y button does your special attacks. For instance, if I press Y here, boom! Ah, here we go. Here's the look I need to get rid of. So he's on a war ball. If I get him off that, bingo, and then you can see that they're just going to retreat. Yep, we need to flank them. So flanking does work in this game as well. It's especially effective if you use your cavalry. Here it's usually the ogre who's the boss. Hey Ogre Meister, where you go? Oh there, perhaps he's not part of this group. I think it's going to get a bit tricky when... Now you want to do this as quickly as possible so you don't lose too many men. Because you can see I am taking casualties. And these paladins are just generally paladins with the guys in the armour. Oh, yeah. They are going down. So I'm only fighting one group now. Ah, there he is. Let's see. Yep. Shut up, you annoyance. Yep, there we go. That's the other orc army down. They'll break. I mean, it would take ridiculous amounts of time to do it otherwise.
We did it. Ah, Paladin. Cast some healing spells on us.
Please do. So as we get into the game, we do get magic. Tree of Life. There we go. Oh no, not a Tree of Life, just a... Ah! Right, so let's bring up the... That's where we need to go. Open formation. We don't... Oh, we don't seem to have lost that many troops. So open formation means that we move faster. Still got Ellen and Rupert tagging along. Okay.
They're trying to surround us.
So we need to take out the archers first. Hopefully we won't get flanked by the... Yeah. Thanks, Rupert. Hopefully we won't get... done in by the orcs. Because they're nasty pieces of work on a bad day. There you are, love. There she goes. That should be the end of them. We need to disengage and go and do something about them. So, charge please. This map really does make things a lot easier because you can just essentially use it as an RTS map and tell them, you know, an RTS mini-map and tell them where you want to go. Get out of my way, you bloody orcs. God, I hate orcs. Always have done. I mean, they're green, which is great, but they're so goddamn dumb. I mean, it's not like they're amazingly vicious like the Dark Elves. Where's... aha! I always feel sorry for the boars. Oh yeah, there's a straight up Warhammer thing in this. I mean, it might as well... Oh, there we go. That should free us up a bit more. Alright, Paladins, do you want to help me? Oh, screw off then. Where are they going? Oh, they're retreating. Of course they are. God, Paladins, honestly. Alright, got to get to the thing, the walls. Where are our catapults? Where are my I must have left them behind. Don't really want to be walking into fire. Let's go around it.
There aren't many sappers left.
Oh, swine, you're cutting through.
Keep them away from the settlers.
Charge it.
I am the High Elf Rithrin of Osmond.
Like hell, you're a high elf.
And soon you'll be the dead of province of hell.
Prepare to be vanquished, human.
Be quiet, you muppet.
Warmongering human trash.
And what was the annihilation of Greyhound?
No, I wouldn't know.
They were my countrymen.
It's a pity.
Don't push me.
And now I can beat the crap out of him. Oh, he just blocked that. Don't let him trigger his ability again. Go away, love.
No talent at all. Didn't your arm master teach you to block with the B button?
Did you just really say that?
If I'm too much for you.
Shut up. Alright, that's the end of them. We need to go and... need to get back into the game. So we've taken quite a beating. We haven't made any casualties, but the guys are feeling a bit low. Dark Elves are lucky because they can just hide in trees and regain health. Is she now? Aha! Well, I found her. She's over here somewhere. You'll notice that I don't have a health bar per se. But if I get hit too many times or take too much damage, I'll go down for a bit. As long as the rest of my squad are... Aha! Found you! As long as the rest of my squad are up and kicking, as it were. There we go. Now let's take out these guys over here. Oh, how did they get into the archers? Oh. Archers are not made for hand-to-hand combat, obviously. Found you again. Yeah, we're not having any of you use it because they do. Enemy commanders obviously have special. Yep, there she tries it. There, not having any of that. Now this may look rather simple, and it is at the moment because I've only got one unit. But you do eventually get to control up to
Still have archers, though.
3 or 4.
Damn. We can't breach the wall without the sappers.
I think usually it's 3.
We'll move to the center and support the catapults.
So here, we switch between.
Catapults.
Yep. So if I press Y, I can tell everybody to get their asses over there. Now I'll only go into close combat, as in Dynasty Warrior style combat, with my main force, which is who Gerald has command of. But with the archers,
Don't let your guard down.
that's switching between those two is just the right trigger. Here are the catapults. Now the archers do have a couple of things up their sleeve. Oh, they destroy the catapults too.
Damn, we're late.
Goddamn paladins were useless.
The north side.
What was that sound?
Wyverns?
Not even me. I'm hungry.
Cavalry archers.
Right, form up.
Stand fast. Standing still. Archers, hit them before they're out of range.
You can select troops to command with the left or right triggers.
See you later, guys. And if I want to be a real bastard... it's a shame. See, arrows are blocked by trees. If you want to be a real bastard to Dark Elves, you use fire arrows and burn down the whole of the forest, which you can do. Yeah. Good job, guys.
To the north?
Yes. We can't afford to lose the northern catapults. They're our last hope to take down the wall. Move out.
Let's go.
Standard formation.
Don't want to go too fast, otherwise we'll lose the archers behind us. The sun also comes into it. If you attack facing the sun, your arrows tend to miss. Well, hey.
Move that way.
And if you
Same
attack
way. Damn it.
opposite
Help the
the
catapults.
sun, you get a bonus. For the Emperor. Oh, sorry, King. Ah, there you are. Oh, you ran away. Wimp. Come back here. Face me like a... well, man, I guess. That should shut them up. Taken quite a bit of a battering, but we're still here.
Catapults ready.
Ute.
Get to your standby positions and charge in when the catapults bring down the wall. Move.
Let's go.
I would rather keep the archers back, but okay.
All troops in position. Give them hell.
Uteo.
It's crumbling down. They're ours.
Alright, here we go, everybody. Not seeing anybody. They've got to be fleeing. Nope.
Leave none alive. Men, open formation.
We probably double time it.
Tomorrow, the birds of Raven Meadow will feast on their corpses.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Actually, you can see my health down the bottom there. The archers have got stuck. So, what we want to do is pull the archers back. Gerald can take care of himself for a while. Yeah. And then we want to go...
Every kill brings you greater honor. Destroy them all.
It doesn't bring you any honour. Anyway, the archers will start peppering them. Yep, they are. Here we go. You can see the arrows falling down. Kind of lost in all the rain, but they are coming. Don't know where they... It's a shame they never actually just surrender. I don't think we're going to catch up with anybody else.
Attack. Let's go. Open formation.
Probably make it in time. Can't say much about the weather, I mean, Jesus. Yeah, they're gonna get away.
The enemy is destroyed or has fled, but their leader has eluded us.
We'll get that bastard yet. Ellen, sort this out and report to me back at camp.
B button halts everybody. We got some gold.
By your valor, Raven Meadow is the first victory in our crusade. I commend you. We will camp here tonight.
So off we go again. Back to camp. For camp.
General Hugh was looking for you. Probably a promotion.
That'll.
No one to...
Thanks. But I'm not holding my breath.
You get promoted. That way I can say I served.
You're a good man, Rupert. Don't believe what the others say.
Why, if it isn't General Gerald?
Walden, what brings you here?
Been a long time, Walden.
Rupert still at Gerald's side. I mean, General Gerald.
What is it that you want, Walden?
Tachi, don't forget that we're in this thing together.
Well, it's a bit premature. I have to go now.
Yes, well,
I met him 10 years ago. I thought he was such a jerk. I was right. Hey, what others?
I better report to Hugh. Get some rest, Rupert.
So let's save up. Don't know what happened to my...
Gerald, your wise decisions were key for this victory. Had the front line been eliminated, we would have been forced into retreat.
Thank you, sir.
Another thing, Gerald, we interrogated a dark and we've got him.
Tell me.
Renier's troops are headed this way.
And?
The leader who escaped us at Raven Meadow, he alone holds the plans for this attack. We're told this leader is a...
How do we know any of this is true?
One of our scouts has seen a het camp there. We need those...
I understand.
Good man. You leave in the morning. A spear...
Thank you, sir.
Yep, so spears. What are spears good for?
Oh, you've heard.
We'll see.
Fine. You insult me and their memory. They fought.
You are so naive. Gerald, do you know why we are going to the Holy Ground?
I'm a soldier, Walden. It's not my place to ask such things.
Why do you think His Majesty is interested in this war?
To take back what we never should have lost, I suppose.
I'm sorry that you actually believe that. Gerald, this conquest is far from holy and even farther from honorable. Your troops should know this.
That's your opinion. But I know that no one wants to die without a righteous cause. And anyway, my hatred against those bastards burns, regardless of religion.
So yeah,
Be careful,
deep
Gerald.
stuff.
You have a history of turning your back on religion and using troops for personal reasons. Your parents had to find out the hard way. Don't let history repeat itself.
You speak another word about my parents.
Calm down, my old friend. You need to...
Your advice is noted. Just keep my...
You can purchase equipment and abilities at the barracks.
So here we go. Okay, so my archers and Gerald. Best thing you usually should do, up his melee a bit. You do need scouts, so it's rather important to leave. Now I've upgraded him, but I can also upgrade these two, which means generally with Ellen you want to give her holy, which means I can heal. Let's see if I can actually... So you can upgrade guys, so they start as infantry, but you can change them depending on what skills they have. Usually with Gerald it's best to keep your guys as infantry, but you can give them some better weapons. What level are we? We're level... hidey. Level 6. So we can go for the one-handed sword. Unfortunately it doesn't add any extra abilities, but hey, you can't have everything. And for Gerald it's usually a good idea to buy him some stuff too. Bingo. Add ice to attack, that's what we want. Ugh, typical. Level 7. Add lightning to attack. Oh well, it's better than nothing. Yeah, we'll take that. 9, 6. So that resist bonus as well. Very helpful. Let's see if we can... what am I doing? Always forget about them. These guys. Generally... that would be good, but we wouldn't have been able to afford it anyway. So that should give me a bit of a boost.
We're going on a search mission.
For what?
It seems we know where to locate the duck.
Searching crackheads mission. That's different.
Where to?
Greywood Forest. General Hughes dispatched a spearman troop to join us. We leave early, so grab as much sleep as... Unfortunately.
Watch my...
Alan, we also...
Infantry, spearmen, all.
Let's go.
Spearmen!
What are we waiting?
Waiting for me to save. You ready? Let's go.
Something's up ahead.
Ready for battle.
Now,
This
spearmen.
map of Greywood
Anybody who's played any Total War
the enemy might have cavalry stations, so spearmen.
know that cavalry and spearmen don't get on well.
It'll be tight quarters in there, so be cautious. He isn't going without a...
Walden's a bit of a bastard. You actually... The sequel to this is a prequel, if that makes any sense to anybody, and you get a lot of the backstory filled in.
That way.
That way.
Move.
Boss, there's bound to be an ambush.
Bound to be.
That's what I'm hoping for. Go.
So they're going to be probably hiding somewhere.
Tighten formation. Step open formation.
If we can actually catch up with them. Aha!
To the east, infantry and archers.
We actually want to be getting in.
Those archers. We'll focus our assault on the infantry.
Don't try to tell me what to do.
We want to get round him.
Defensive position. They're surrounded.
That's fine.
Attack.
See, so you can see the lightning. Does help a bit. Hopefully Walden's doing his job. The only problem that we have with magic is you can't use it when you're in combat. Where is he? Where is she? She's doing a good job of hiding. Luckily Walden's troops are keeping them off my back. In many ways this is why I prefer fighting orcs, apart from the fact I don't like killing dark elves. Right, let's double time it to go and help Walden. Oh, and we also want to conjure Creatio, which will heal us a tiny bit. Hello, Dilov. And that should do that job. So we're back up to full health.
Where'd they run to?
That way, boss.
They're baiting us. Move on.
To move all troops at once, press Y.
I'm sure they needed that. Strange. No, it's a shame we don't have the archers, but it is raining, so...
Press the white button for open formation and the black button for tight formation. Open formation gives you speed but lowers defense, and tight formation is slower but ensures better defense.
What she said.
Well, the tight formation's good for defense. One good mortar hit will spell out.
What he
That's
said.
right. I don't like the feel of this place.
Ah, cavalry.
Spearmen.
Cavalry.
Get behind the spearmen.
Oh, I can do it automatically for me.
Kebabs, anyone?
More coming.
Go behind the spearmen to lure the cavalry. Now. This way.
Oh, god damn it.
Spearmen, awaiting orders.
I can't... That was really unfair. Putting the... That was very unfair, giving me control of the spearmen but
Infantry is
telling me
a
to,
match for cavalry. Minimize
telling me
the
to
damage
get
by
behind them.
formation and standing close to spearmen. Spearmen will take care of the cavalry. Move.
Where are they coming
Press
from?
the black
Oh,
button to
stop.
tighten the formation.
And now... Ugh. That was just unfortunate. Guys? Guys, what are you doing? I don't entirely know what just happened. You're gonna line up? Okay, what we need to do is get back to them.
Spearmen moving.
Spearmen shouldn't have been over here in the first place. I don't understand what happened there. These guys seem to want to follow... They're doing it again. Why are you following them?
This way.
Okay. Alright, let's cure ourselves. Obviously a lot easier with Curatio.
Going down without a fight.
Ellen, where does their trail lead?
Lost it. But to the east and
That's why I don't really like
north,
using spearmen.
we came from the west, so the only escape route would be to the south.
Okay, we search south. Let's go.
A lot of the little issues in this game, the sequel actually, or prequel if you prefer, fixed.
We really have to go through all this just to find him?
We don't stop until we have their leader, Rupert.
Well, better be worth it. I'm sweating like a fat horse pony over here.
Stop your whining and stay downwind of me.
Oh, yeah. You smell like roses, right?
Quiet, they'll hear.
Look, there.
It's him.
2 infantry. Archers. A horde of archers.
No, that's not a horde.
Just charge in. We'll be caught by the infantry and then showered by arrows.
Let's go around the corner.
Plan.
How about Walden goes around the woods there to attack the archers? We take care of the infantry from the
I hate to admit it, but that's a good idea, Gerald.
I agree. Walden, go around the woods as shown on the map and attack the archers. We'll take on the 2 infantry divisions. You can't let the archers fire their arrows.
Mm-hmm.
When the spearmen reach the archers, we attack the infantry. Ellen, mark where the archers are. Spearmen, move.
When in the woods, we have a better chance of being undetected. Standing still or walking is better than running, of course. The bar on the screen shows how close we are to the enemy and our chance of being exposed. Try not to raise the bar.
Spearmen, close formation.
Alright, best way to do that is to be in close formation.
Moving.
You also see that my SP bar has gone up a bit. They've got to be somewhat suspicious. I mean, they know we're coming. So basic tactics. I mean, it's not like, you know, the level of tactics you would expect from a game
Let's get going.
such as StarCraft, but still.
The enemy's moving.
Charge. Spearmen, awaiting orders.
Guess we're in the...
Everyone ready?
well, obviously they came to us first.
Retreat.
So we're going to take these guys out.
firing.
Yeah, we're fine.
Too strong.
No, they're not. We'll take them. Who's actually firing arrows at us at the moment? Because I think that's really quite something. So Walden's taking up hammering. That's fine as far as I'm concerned. Let's get Ellen busy. Gives her something to do. That was me triggering Ellen's special ability. Hello. That's one down. there's another one. That's another one down. Go just take out the archers. She's right on the edge of the just go down, love. And there we go. Let's go Horatio here. And then everybody, let's go find that idiot. Leaving a trail of corpses behind us. These melees are generally what go on in this game, though it does become a bit more excessive once we actually start bringing in the giant stuff and the wyverns and stuff like that. Where have you gone, Prince? What's your face of who's its face? Aha!
Let's go. Open formation.
There.
Take him down.
Well,
Hold that.
yes.
Spearman ready. We can't catch them this way.
Don't know about that. Luckily there isn't a fatigue meter. You can kind of run after people for half an hour if you want. Oh. Let's see if they start coming in. Nope, we got them. We caught up with them. Come on. So that usually when that starts means that we've caught up with them. They are literally... I'm pretty much caught up. There we go. Hello, mate. Miss me? I think we need to get you off your horse there. Where's he gone? There he is. Stop running away. Hold on, that's not who we were after.
Good work, men. Bring the leader to me.
Nobody cares about Warden. Though he has fair rights to behave the way he does, to be honest.
Let's get out of this forest before we have another surprise upon us.
Gerald, you couldn't have done
No,
I know, Walt.
We'll be heading back to...
See you soon.
you're a wonderful person, Gerald. You really are. Full of happiness and smiles.
Gerald, good work. It will take some time to extract the information we need, so
Thank you, sir.
Oh, yes. Good work. What a surprise. The General gave you rewards.
What?
We'll see just how much longer you can hog the spotlight.
Walton, if you want to sit the next... We're in this together.
Not from where...
I don't think that's quite
The
what happened, but
Antmeter must have spilled it out.
A shame, I tell ya. Couldn't even hold out for half.
I'm sure there are more we can get.
it was she, but... Alright, barracks. I need to get you... It's different types of magic. I'm a weirdo in that I really do love ice magic. Now these guys should... Right, well... We're at level 6 still. Oh, auto block. Always helpful. Yeah, we'll take that. Just so we don't get attacked. Let's see if we can do something about our lad's armour. We'll take that. You can actually sell this stuff, but one thing at a time.
We've come across some valuable... We suspected that Rainier was on the move, but didn't. After crossing the Glaucus River, Rainier has only to traverse around the south. There is a riverbank with a floodgate upstream on the Glaucus River. If we take control, 4 days from now, we strike at the Glaucus River.
Ah, this is a good one.
We're not even arrested.
If there are traps, will there be...
Yeah, the capital sent some.
So we get to use sappers in this mission.
Surprise attack at Glaucus.
Death trap.
Look, I know we've had our differences, but
Thanks. I
General Hughes' troops are leaving.
assembled them.
So we're going to save game. Nope. We're going to go straight to the main gate. Now this is an interesting one. Hexter is Orc territory, annexed by Veland, which are the Dark Elves.
Glaucus River. Rainier must cross here. The sappers are hiding beyond the ridge. After we take out the perimeter guard, I'll head to the south and lure the enemy out. Gerald will remove the traps near the riverbank with the... Gerald, do not hesitate to open the floodgate. May victory...
So this is a cool... This is actually really cool. This is a cool mission. You've got to take out the traps using the sappers, which means that you have to make sure that you have enough sappers to survive, which can be a bit difficult sometimes.
A fine day, is it not, Gerald?
Sir,
Look at the sun. If there truly is a god, he is on our side today. Now, this will be the last briefing for today's mission, so listen well. If our information is correct, Rainier's reinforcements will cross this river. To ensure Rainier's safe passage, the enemy has set traps in front of the riverbank to guard the floodgate. If Rainier's reinforcements arrive, the war could go on for a long time. That's why this mission is important. Gerald's troops will join the sappers, destroy the traps, then advance to the riverbank and take control of the floodgate. I'll lure out the enemy to the river, then Gerald will open the floodgate and drown them. Today, on the morning of Hronadin's founding day, we begin the mission that will be the turning point in the Reclamation War. Good luck. Gerald, send a scout to confirm enemy positions.
Use the directional pad to choose a scout, and press the A button to send him out. When
So off he
scouting,
goes.
pull the left or right trigger to move the scout, or use the scouting ability to specify a scout area.
So
I'm leaving.
we want to go have a look over here. Have to be careful because there are a lot. Yeah, there we go. Might be a good idea to.
Going.
Actually, probably not that great an idea to go that way. So that's the riverbank.
They're standing in front of the traps with the sun on their backs. If we fight them now, we'll be blinded by the sun.
Go round.
Gerald's troops will stand by to the north. When my infantry lures their infantry out, go behind them. Then at my signal, attack the infantry while facing away from the sun.
The red areas on the map are the traps. Step on them and it's all over. We should wait here first. Press Y to move out all the troops. Then when General Hugh lures the enemy out, we go to the next area and wait for the signal.
Let's head to the standby area. Troops, forward.
Searching.
We'll leave him there just to make sure that nothing goes against the
Let your
plan.
guard down.
I'm essentially selecting where I want to go on this mini-map here, which makes life a lot easier. It's not exactly as accurate as you'd want it to be all the time, but it's a far lot better than fuffing around with moving to where you want to on the actual map.
General Hugh is luring them out.
Yep, there he goes.
When they're gone, we move in.
That's one. Ready. Ready. Ready.
To the next standby area. Wait for Hugh to lure them out. Open formation. Signal.
Alright, there we go. Charge.
Charge with the sun at our backs.
So you can see enemy blinded by the sun. You got like a gajillion SP points. Yeah, it gets things done a bit quicker though.
Gerald, you did well. As planned, we move on to the next mission. My infantry will cross the river to the south and lure the enemies out.
Basic tactics.
Join the sappers to the northeast, destroy the traps, then advance to the riverbank. Move!
All troops move. Line the sappers in the front lines.
I've marked the rendezvous point on the map.
Scouting the surroundings. There.
Alright, sending out a scout just to be sure. In the quiet times like this, heavy battlefield stuff is not necessary.
Protect the sappers. Let's go.
So,
Let's get
back to Gerald.
open formation. Attack.
Arrows from the forest.
We must find those archers first.
Yep.
We're in melee. We must pull back. Archers, pull back from the field.
I'm hoping
Retreat.
that we can draw them off. Otherwise we get...
Scouting the surroundings.
That's difficult.
Run at them. Archers ready.
Searching.
Good, I found her. Come on, just die. Just die, come on. Can't let the sappers die, come on. The sappers are holding them off. I don't see a boar rider, so... There we go. Job done.
Everyone okay? Sappers?
Awaiting your orders.
Alright, so now we have 3 people.
The riverbank. We have to capture the floodgate before General Hugh gets there. Ellen, mark the riverbank on the map.
This way.
This way! Archers awaiting orders. Archers, move your tillers.
Now we're going to have to be really careful, because if we walk into any of this, we're dead.
Halt. There are traps nearby.
I'm aware.
Sappers can remove traps. After the sappers find the traps nearby, use remove on the revealed traps.
Sappers, move!
When the sappers are gone, the traps become invisible again, so be careful.
Where are they?
This way! Move out!
Ah, bingo. So there's a trap.
Sappers, confirmed. Your orders?
Don't let your guard down. Move that way.
Well, don't move that way, but...
Let's go.
Scout. Archers ready. Archers, march!
What is it?
Okay, we're going to move out again. Just moving.
Sappers, moving! Sappers, spread out! Sappers, confirmed. Sappers stand home.
Sappers are stupid. Why did you do that? Oh. Bingo.
Archers await search.
Let's get going.
So what we're going to do...
Move that way.
Give us your orders. Archers, move! Scout.
Everyone ready?
I think we can move this way now.
Forward. Watch out. More archers.
Ah, typical.
Move that way.
Sappers stand home. Search. Archers,
What is it?
sappers, standard formation. The enemy draws near.
Oh, well, we've got them in hand to hand.
Let's get going.
That's fine. Aha! Yeah, we're not too fussed. Yeah, thank you. If this was actually important. Yep, doesn't matter.
Sappers ready. Everyone else take cover.
This is when it gets fun.
General Hugh is coming over the ridge.
Gotta wait. Hope you guys have gills.
The enemy to the river. Open the floodgate.
Place the cursor on the riverbank and use the open floodgate command.
Hoping they'll just be across. Yep. Okay, you guys got gills. La 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 la.
Bye-bye.
We're gonna have to,
Good work.
not done yet.
Boss, General Hugh.
What?
General Hugh is trying to hold off the remaining hex.
What? And Lucretia is a nasty piece of work.
You need to get our men up there to help.
No, the floodgate.
But
Our orders are clear, Gerald.
no, Ellen. We've got to help the general.
If you lose control of this place, Rainier will...
You can always recapture
And
it.
General Hugh and his men be slaughtered. I assume full responsibility.
Gerald, what about Rainier?
No time, Elle. The general needs us now.
Not to put it out being rather obvious, but you can recapture an area. You can't, you know, bring somebody back to life. Hopefully the sappers did their job properly. Otherwise this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. Nice going, lads.
Don't scout. Let's get going. Tighten formations. Open formation.
Right.
Scouting us.
Don't let your guard down.
Come on, we need to get after Lucretia.
Get out of there, sir.
Gerald, what are you doing here?
So you're the mighty Gerald.
General Hugh, hurry.
Quite the loyal girl, aren't you?
To the end.
Oh, don't turn me on.
Not touch him.
Your loyalty has improved our situation. Riverbank is so lonely. Must keep it company. Ha!
Helen, intercept her.
General Hugh is badly wounded.
Finish the pigs and get the general back to camp.
Job done.
All troops to the face.
And that is a quick look at Kingdom of the Fire on the original Xbox. Well, it wasn't a particularly quick look. Don't know how long it's been actually. Let's find out.
General Hugh.
Hour and 14 minutes. Okay, well,
Oops.
The important thing is
You fool. Have you abandoned all reason?
you can retake it.
You've ruined our mission for me? You bring...
Jeez, are they that's stupid? You can retake areas. You can't.
Gerald saved his
Rupert, we lost the riverbank. If Rainier's men arrive, the scale of this war...
Rain.
anyone who can force Vels to submit to his band of half-vampires is a foe to be reckoned with. I'll go check her equipment.
We'll be in our...
Walden's probably dead.
He's not the one who
He's envied you ever since basic training.
No, people like that can't function unless they're the center of attention. You take that away from them?
Somebody should flush him down the drain.
Maybe so. But he is...
I suppose. In any case,
The pleasure's...
so I guess we're done disobeying.
Hey, boss.
under your butt.
Still no wonder how. Well, the Let's sappers are still with us. We need to do something about our archers a bit. And you definitely need to have holy. Next up, we definitely need to upgrade Gerald. Oh, see, so we're doing better already. Now, what we need to do is get you guys to be a bit more tough. There we go, so we've upgraded them. Yeah. I think that's enough now. Actually, let's pump you up. Okay. So that was just a quick look, as I said, at Kingdom Under Fire for the Xbox. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a great game. If you have a chance, go out there and buy it. I'm not sure if this one or Heroes works on the Xbox 360 backwards compatible. One of the two does. I know one does and one doesn't. Both games are fantastic and well worth buying. I think I actually have 2 copies of this because one of them doesn't work properly. And you can find them very cheap now, especially in the UK. You can get them for something like £1.50 or £2 from CEX if you want to. In America, I'm sure it's easy enough on eBay or wherever it is that you people buy video games. Other European countries can't help you. eBay, always. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this look. If you want some more, I will be happy to actually keep going with this game because I love it that much. And the second one, if you want. Otherwise, leave some comments below, and hopefully the Kingdom Under Fire 2 lives up to its expectations on this one, but I don't think it will. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and take care.